It is another episode of Kandid Kisses TV. I am your girl Michelle C, aka DJ Make a Move. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I see y'all looking but you ain't subscribing, so pull up and do what you're supposed to do. I am bringing you another dope talent. Okay, so we are going to introduce another hilarious comedian. And what would you like to go by? Because I don't want to put out the name I call you.
Hey, Justin Whitehead. You can call me Justin Whitehead, J Whitehead, whatever, as long as you call me.
So, you know, I heard you had the birthday. So
I did.
You got to go and tell us about the birthday, how it go off.
It was great. My family and friends gave me a surprise party. It's the first one it's the first party I ever had anyway. So
okay.
It was super dope. I had a great birthday. And especially I didn't even have any plans. So, you know, it
with
was
this
super
quarantine,
dope.
I mean, it's like, what can you do?
Right. So it was super dope. It was the best birthday I ever had, to be honest. So.
Oh, good. So what y'all end up doing?
They gave me a surprise party at Top Golf. They rented the little party session.
Yeah.
And let's see, they gave me the surprise party there, and then I took myself out to eat at my favorite restaurant the next morning. The next afternoon. I went and bought me an outfit or something like that, and then later on that night, I ended up going to Atlanta Comedy. I hit the stage there, and then I ended up staying for Eddie Griffin's show. But I mean, it was just, you know, I'm getting old now, so it don't.
Now you know what you're missing, right?
What?
You got to have your money pen on you.
Hey, you know what?
Come on, bro. Like if you never get free money, that's when you get it on your birthday.
They gave it to me, but I didn't have a pen. I didn't wear the pen though. You know, I got it in a few cards, a few cash outs, but you know.
That's as long as the bill got paid, that's all that matters.
They got it to me. The ones that wanted to, they got it to me.
Okay, so we're gonna get into this. So, what was the first time that you realized comedy is what you wanted to do?
You know, it was. I would like to say I always knew when I was a kid, but I didn't. It was when it's like after high school, like maybe like it was after I graduated, because I know I didn't want to go to school anymore. I wanted to be a lawyer up until I graduated, but I was tired of school.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, nah, I ain't gonna even waste nobody's time. I ain't gonna even, you know. So I was just like, fuck it. And my parents, they weren't really pressuring me about nothing. They were just like, I had to do something. So they wasn't, you know what I'm saying? They weren't like, you gotta do this or you gotta do that. So It kind of gave me time to, you know, venture out and do other shit.
Now that's a blessing, because most parents be on something. You gonna do something. You gonna go to school. You gonna do something.
You know, they suggested school because my mom was a principal, you know, teacher and stuff like that. And my dad was in the Marine, and then he was a fireman, a paramedic, and you know, he was always, you know, constantly working. So it was imperative that I did something. Okay. But you know, it wasn't comedy. I just didn't know comedy was it. But I've always like been in love with comedy since I was a kid. Like, I've always been in love. You would have thought, like, if you look back on my life, that was just something that I always wanted to do. So you
want a class clown or nothing?
No.
Well, you can't. Your mama the principal. They want to.
No. I was never like, you know, it was a few classes that you go in that, you know, you cool with the teacher and she let you do, you know, she do you. It was like my 11th grade world history teacher. She allowed me to be me. Okay. And so that was like one of the first places I just really used to open up and just do stuff at. So, it was like one day she told me if I did my homework for the whole week, she'll just let me do whatever I wanted to do at the end of the class on Friday before we go to lunch. And so, you know, I should have known then that it was a demand for my entertainment, because the students in the classroom made sure I got my homework done. Because the next morning, they used to come up and make sure I had my homework. They used to let me copy their shit so I could be able to.
I know, that's what, like, we don't want to do no shit either. So go on, hey, bro.
So, but like I say, it wasn't never, because I'm shy as hell. Like, I'm super shy. I'm super shy.
Well, how you get on stage if you shy?
That's what I'm saying. I never wanted to do it. It was something that just took over. Like, I tried to do other shit, but I was miserable. Okay. Like, I had jobs that paid decent money, but I was struggling. I never understood it. Like, I'm struggling to do the minimum. Okay. But when I let all of that shit go and I started doing what I felt like I was supposed to be doing or what was eating at me, life just got easy. Like, I ain't gonna say easy, but
it's less stress.
A whole lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have to worry about much. So it just turned out to be what it was supposed to be. And then ever since then, it's just like, you know, stuff just started falling in place like it was supposed to, or obviously like it was supposed to, because I put out the least effort as possible. I gotta get better.
I be doing shit and it work.
My work ethic sucks. I gotta get better with it.
Well, you're gonna have to if you're in the because see, that's the thing. People don't understand. Entertainment is fun, but it's still work.
Yeah, it's work. It's a lot of work. It's
Yeah.
a lot of work. And I'm lazy, but I gotta get better with that shit.
Now, what was your first time on stage like?
Man, it was cool. It was real good. That's when I knew that's what I was gonna do, because I was going around telling people that I wanted to do comedy in the neighborhood, but I never did it. And I never had any plans on doing it anytime soon. It was just like, okay, you know, people had started to say I was funny or whatever, and then, you know, they were following me on social media and stuff like that, but I just really, I was into other stuff.
Okay.
So, it wasn't until I ended up getting in trouble. And I was like, fuck it, I gotta do something else.
Yeah.
And a guy back at home who I happen to be related to, he threw a comedy show. Cause he was staying up here in Atlanta, and I think he knew he had been going to Uptown. This when K-Dub was hosting Uptown on Thursday nights, and this was when it was on Marietta Street. Mm-hmm. So they ended up putting a show together. He had K-Dub to come host the show. Well, he called me one night, and he was like, "You ready? You gonna do the show? You ready to do comedy?" I'm like, "Yeah." So he's like, "All right, well, I got a show together, and I want you to go on." So he said, "This when it's gonna be." So it's like he just throwing me out there now. Like, now you gotta do it. You've been telling us you're gonna do it. Now you gotta do it.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, cool. That's what I'm telling him. But on the inside, I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, did you know what you was gonna say?
Nah. I didn't know at all. So I start writing stuff down. None of it was funny to me. None of it was funny. It was just like it was all bullshit. It was nothing was funny. So I was like, what am I gonna do? So I started looking at different interviews and stuff from comedians that I like, and they, you know, back in the early days, so we talk about when they first started, and it was all of them were saying the same thing, like, you know, just tell your story, you know, talk about you, you know what I'm saying, be relatable. So I was just like, fuck it, that's what I do. So why not talk about me around people who grew up like me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I did it, and somebody told me, you know, well, you know, if you did it at home, that was kind of easy. You got to come somewhere where people don't know you yet. So I came and I ended up doing Uptown when it was on Marietta with K-Dub again, and I did good. So it was like, all right, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for real now. I still had this, you know, I did little odds and end jobs before I got to, you know, where I am now, but it was right, yeah, at the very first show, and I knew that was it.
I would have been nervous than the mug.
I was super nervous. I think I told the same joke 2 times. I was like, yeah, I think I got dead drunk.
Now we're gonna get back into this. Now you said you just, you know, kind of got on the stage like that. So when it came to the writing, did you just kind of off the cuff, or you just had an idea of where you want to go with it? Because you were saying that you wanted to do like, well, you related to the people in the audience,
right? But
when you had to switch over to another stage where it's, let's say it's not Atlanta, it's Kentucky somewhere, right? What do you do? You
just basically, your set is your set. But if you have anything that you wrote that was just for a specific spot or a particular place, you still kind of make it universal when you write it anyway. So when you go other places, you can use it. Like it's a joke that I wrote about doing security on Old Nat. But like you said, I can't go to Kentucky and say Old Nat. They not right, because they don't know what the hell Old Nat is, right? You know what I'm saying? So what I do before I get on stage, I talk to the promoter who either booked me or somebody that, you know, in the club, in the comedy event, venue or whatever. You know, I ask them, like, you know, what's the worst neighborhood around here? Like, what's the roughest place around here? Gotcha. That way, so when I go on stage to say, you know, I was in this area, and I'll be like, you know, it's about like, and if they say the name of the town is Buffon, I'm gonna say, you know, about like y'all Buffon area, you know, I'm gonna hear the crowd like, ooh, cause, you know, right, because it's relatable now, yeah. And so now they got this real fucked up place in their head, and they gonna be able to go where I need them to go with the joke. So that's how that works. Alright,
so we're going to switch over just a little tad bit. Okay. So we're going to get into the music game.
Okay.
Who is your favorite singer and why? Or singer or rapper?
Singer or rapper. You want me to do both? Or
you can do both.
Okay. Of all time or right now?
We can do of all time.
Whitney Houston is my favorite singer of all time.
Okay.
I favorite rapper of all time is. Probably that's hard. Because I got it's 3 of them.
Okay.
That's at the top that I just really have never been able to pick from. And if I had to just grab somebody out of that, Rick Ross.
You know what? You're the second person that told me that. You know
Really?
who said that? D.A.Q.
Really?
He was just like Rick Ross, hands down, nobody else. I'm like,
Rick
really?
Ross, man, that man. Yeah, Rick.
You know what? I don't listen to his music like that, so I can't say, whether it's like, I don't know, lyrically, I just ain't heard nothing from him that I was impressed with. Yeah. Not saying he ain't dope.
Right.
But I don't listen to his music enough to say, oh, he, get down like that.
Right. But like I say, it was still a toss up between them, between him, Jeezy, and Tip. Like I
okay, you know, I gotta ask you, T.I. or Tip? Which one? I mean, Tip or Jeezy?
You know what? I can't pick. I'm just gonna enjoy the hell out of it,
bruh.
I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of it.
T.I. all day. I don't care what you say.
But, I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. This is my honest opinion because I love both of them. Like,
okay.
This is my honest opinion. Jeezy has fucking bangers. Yes, he do.
Okay.
But Tip got classics.
Absolutely.
It's like there is like it's just no doubt about it, hands down. When Jeezy coming, Jeezy can literally come in with features he's done and you know what I'm saying, have this motherfucker rocking. Like, but when you got to think about it, if Tip go back and not if when he go back and pull shit like Do It Baby, Stick It Baby, from what's the name of it?
No, I'm serious. What?
No, I'm just talking about different songs. Like Still Ain't Forgave Myself. I'm talking about stuff that back in the day, and then he coming up to Dope Boys.
Grown Ass Man mixtape. I mean,
yeah,
come on,
all of that, and then you know what I'm saying. But see, it's just like then it's gonna be a good one. I'm just gonna enjoy it.
All right, let's be real. If it wasn't just song for song, lyrically, if they was in a rap battle, who do you think gonna win?
I think T.I. will.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you, T.I. that motherfucker that he just keep shit to say. Like,
and not
he's just not gonna run out of nothing.
He's a writer. Well, I mean, yeah, he a writer, but it's like, nigga.
But
come on.
He don't have to really think about it.
Yeah.
Jeezy the type of person. He even said it in his song. One of his songs, he was like, "Y'all niggas just right. I recollect." He sit back for a minute. He gonna take. You know what I'm saying? So putting them on the spot, like in a battle, Tip gonna come out on top.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like they both writers. I don't think they. I can't say that they're not battle rappers.
Right.
But if it had to go down to a battle rapper, I'm going with T.I. because first of all, his vocabulary alone.
Yeah. He got a very distinct vernacular.
Right.
And I love it. I love it too. But you know, Jeezy takes you to a place. It's just like, to be honest, they are, to really be honest, the only reason that they are putting them in the verses because they are two rappers from Atlanta, two great rappers from Atlanta who happen to talk about some of the same shit. But to be honest, they are really in a league of their own, and they are both incomparable. You know what I'm saying? Because Tip is on his level with his shit, and Jeezy is on his level with his shit, and both of their musics will definitely go down in the history of rap, Atlanta rap, dope, gangster rap, any of that.
Absolutely.
So this verses it's just something that I'm gonna sit back and enjoy because I love both of them. Like, I hope I'm in the car riding when they come on because I want to put my auxiliary, hook it up to the aux sheet and listen to because like I love both of them, and this is gonna be a time where you can just hear them. You know, like back in the day, we used to do a mix CD. You would put your favorite artist versus another artist.
I still do that. I'm a DJ.
That's what I'm saying. So you already know, man. You ain't even got to do it yourself. You just sit back and let them play.
Yeah.
Because like I say, a lot of people who call themselves Jeezy fan, they be talking about can't ban the Snowman and you know, his first shit once he came out as Young Jeezy. A lot of people can't even tell me songs off his album Come Shop With Me.
Well, I'm gonna tell you straight up, when I heard Jeezy, the first, I don't know if it was his first song, but when he did Patty Cake Microwave, I was like, come on, bro. Like, that's what made me not like impressed. But then as he started growing, I was like, okay, he doing better. I'm like, nigga, we ain't doing nursery song street rams like right now. Come on.
Nah, bro. I used to listen to it because Jeezy is originally from a town that's like 45 minutes from where I'm from.
Okay.
So, you know, I knew about Jay Jenkins, you know, Lil J when he was, you know what I'm saying, when he was dropping Come Shop With Me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And people can go back and listen to it. You can tell, okay, yeah, I hear it in them, but, you know, they put their own spin on it whenever they made him Young Jeezy. But
yeah.
I love both of them. I can't pick.
Well, they both richer than me, so I ain't tripping.
I can't pick.
We're going to get back into it. So if you had to pick a team of professional roasters, who would be on your team? And you can only pick 3.
Professional roasters? Mm-hmm. That's like already made it? Or
no, I mean just whoever you know that can just go.
Oh, shit. Nav Green, Big Horn, K-Dub. How many?
That's it. That's all you only got 3.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Now, how have you stayed motivated in this entertainment business, especially because of quarantine?
Watching other people grow is one. Okay. Because it's like when you know you can do some shit, and when you hang with these people, and you be like, yeah, I gotta keep going, especially when you really want to get to a certain spot. So it's just like, and then you got a fire inside of you eating your ass alive too, you know. So, you know, I use other people's success and let that fuel me to be like, you know what I'm saying, I want that, you know what I'm saying, instead of driving me to be on some hating shit, you know what I'm saying. I look at it and be like, you know what I'm saying, like 2 of the main people who really inspire me right now, like DC on Fly and Nav Green. Mm-hmm. And so I look at they shit, and then I don't mean to call it shit, but you know, that's how I talk. But I look at what they do, and I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, them boys are really on it. So, and then Nav is a personal friend of mine anyway, so he's always like staying on me about doing what I do, because it's like, you know, he know what I'm capable of, and you know, he's seen how I could just do the minimum and it just take off. So, you know, he's always stayed on me about doing mine, and you know, how to move and how to do this, and just like other comedians too. But you know, they call me and check on me, and you know what I'm saying, they see I haven't put out a video or I haven't been out on stage in a while. They hit me up and you know, like, where you at now? We, you know, come out with. For the most part, it's just like the goal and the dream itself, you know, that fuels you, and then, you know, the people around you, you know, you circle yourself with winners, you gonna want to be one. So that shit true. Like I circle myself around people who win, who want it, and you know, you gotta really be a bum or somebody who don't really want nothing, you know, to not get anything out of that.
Yeah, correct. Now, what is your ultimate goal in the entertainment industry?
Movies, of course. Okay. But radio.
Really?
Radio.
Now I got a background in radio. I've been doing it for a long time.
I love it. I recently started my podcast, Just in Time podcast, that I do on Tuesday nights.
So why you ain't asking me to pull up?
It's just I've just like done the 2nd episode.
Okay, well I need to be on the 3rd.
I got you.
Okay, so
I got you. But yeah, it's like, of course, movies. But if I had to like pick somebody's career to say I would like to end up like, it would probably be somebody like Mark.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, that's a lot of work though.
Yeah, but
because you said you lazy now, that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but you know, it just, you know what I'm saying, ended up like, you know, get a few movies under my belt. But I would really like to do radio though. Okay. I've recently just like I say, fallen in love with radio, because and then like Ricky Smiley is so inspiring with his too. Like, it's my favorite radio show. And I just like that. I like the chemistry that he have and how informative they are and funny at the same time.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people can do that. And they take you real far when you smart and funny.
Now the dope thing about radio too, because like with these podcasts spawning everywhere, like you don't have to depend on the big station. You can do your own.
Right.
Just rock it.
And I created a following, of 300,000 plus before before I even started the podcast.
Okay.
So it's like I said, it's pretty dope, man. I'm just ready to see where it goes, like how far it goes, because I know it's gonna go somewhere.
It already has if you got 300,000 followers. So come on, bro.
I don't even mean to toot my own horn, but
hey, somebody got to do it.
It's gonna take off.
You better pop your own collar because ain't nobody else gonna pop it.
It's gonna take off.
Now, name one entrepreneur that you admire.
One entrepreneur that I admire, Puff.
Okay.
Yeah, hands down. Yeah, Mr. Everything.
You ain't lying.
I don't even have to say much.
Yeah.
Puff.
That's it. That's all she wrote. So what are some words of wisdom you would give anybody in the entertainment industry or doing, trying to come up in the business?
One, listen to yourself. But also don't be afraid to listen to other people. Just, be very choosy and be very wise about who you listen to. Be very selective about what information you take in. And just be true with it. Like, in anything you do, if it's music, if it's comedy or anything, just tell your story. Be true with it. Because you don't know how many more people out there who just like you, who, waiting on you or somebody to, speak for them.
And you never know who's watching.
You never know. So it's like, you just be true to yourself. Be true to your work. Don't cheat yourself. Don't cheat your audience, your fan base. And you gonna be all right.
Okay.
That's the one thing that I do. Is like, no matter what, I just be for real. Like, whatever it is.
Now, another thing you do, the damn rants in the car.
Yeah, and that's really, that's me being me.
Yeah, but that's why, I relate to it so much because let me be. I hate traffic. First of all.
Oh boy.
so I'm in traffic. I'm already pissed. So it's like, as soon as I was like, if this Negro ain't me in the car,
man, I hate it. Like, I hate it. I got me one road up out there now. So when I get back going that way, because I know it's going to be just a little traffic when I go back. Mm-hmm. So just calm me down.
Lord have mercy. So what made you just decide, I'm a rant and I'm like, since I'm bored and I'm mad, I'm just going to record it?
Well, to be honest, I never really thought that would be it. I did it like once or twice, and it got people laughed at it, but I was,
you was for real mad. I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But that's what made it funny. Nigga, you was big mad.
I wasn't at the point where I was furious and I couldn't talk and didn't want to be bothered or nothing like that. But I was, I was pissed off. So I would rant about it, and a couple people used to be like, "Hey man, that's funny," you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but I ain't trying to be funny.
But that's the thing, they thinking you playing like it's not an act. I'm for real.
Right. So now, once again, he used to hit me up. He was like, "Bro, you should keep doing those." And I was like, "But man, the only thing about it, like when I do them, it's something that's really sparked me to do it. It's not like I sat back and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna do one about this."
Right.
So, I think just after I started to kind of look for things to agitate me, because I would literally go and put myself in those positions to kind of get pissed off when it was time to do one.
Well, shoot, I might need to have you on my new segment then.
I would definitely do it.
I got a segment called "What Grinds My Gloss." So then for you, I would say "What Grinds Your Gangster."
Okay. Yeah. And so like I say, it was just the different things like that used to just agitate me, and I'll take it and I just put 100 on 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just go with it because I can talk shit effortlessly. There's nothing to do that, but I just need for it to be authentic. I need it to actually be something, that's
That
bothering
bothers you,
me.
right.
Yeah. So that's how that took off. Like from getting small rental cars, stepping on dog shit that I don't even have a dog. Going and they get my order wrong, like you said, traffic, just people asking to borrow stuff, just whatever agitate me. If it's not to the point where, cause when you real mad, you don't give a damn about no phone or none of the other stuff. So
Right.
yeah, if it's not to that point, I'll pick it up and I'll fuck with social media with it.
Now on Kandid Kisses, we like to try to keep it fun. We have a segment called Kiss or Diss.
Okay.
So these are celebrity crushes. You're gonna decide whether you kissing or you dissing.
Okay.
All right. First one, the artist Her or Erykah Badu. Who you kissing? Who you dissing?
How you hate to do that?
Is that difficult?
Both of them fine as hell. I don't want to. I'm gonna take Erykah. I'm gonna kiss Erykah, but I ain't gonna diss her too hard. You know what I'm saying? Erykah. I heard Erykah be on that weird shit. So if I have to turn around and leave.
Well, hell, her be hiding behind them glasses sometimes too.
Yeah, but boy, they say Erykah goddamn had you drinking. I don't know.
All right. Jill Scott or Kelly Rowland? Who you dissing? Who you kissing? Who you dissing?
Jill kind of freaky. She scared me.
She scare you?
Yeah, Jill might, because she older. You gotta be careful with them older freaky ass women, because they don't tell what they might be. But
oh Lord.
Kelly look like the type that she fun for a little while.
Okay.
And since I don't wanna be there all night any damn way, I'm gonna kiss Kelly and I'm gonna diss. I respectfully diss Jill.
Okay.
Because if Kelly's boring, then. And what did Jill say? Emotional roller coaster? That was somebody.
No, that's Vivian. No, I want to say Vivian Green, but that's not her either.
Well,
it's another one. I think either Heather Headley or Vivian Green.
Well, whatever Jill saying, that's what I'm gonna be saying.
All right. Grace Jones or Maxine Waters? Who you kissing? Who you dissing?
I'm gonna have to kiss Max, cause Max will ride for your ass, and
that's right. She will reclaim her time.
And she's smart. She got some people who'll look out for you if you get pulled over. And hell, she'll even pull over. I seen on the video where she pulled over when somebody got pulled over just to make sure shit was going smooth. So old Max, and then I don't mean to be an asshole, but Max look like she gonna goddamn look out for you too.
Okay.
She might leave you in the wheel or something.
All right. We moving on to our D.A.Qs, which are our dumbass questions, just random questions I want answers to.
Okay.
If you could create a superhero with supernatural powers, what would their name be, and what would their superpower be?
I would call him the Reaper Man instead of the Repo Man, and he'll go around and like temporarily kill motherfuckers who just gets on my nerve. It ain't gonna be where they just dead forever. We just gonna until I feel better. And you just thaw their ass out and bring them on back.
Did you say thaw them out like that?
Thaw their ass, like, if you freeze them, then that means it ain't gonna rot. They gonna be alright. You know what I'm saying? The meat will still be some good. So you thaw their ass on out and bring them back. So yeah, Reaper Man. That's what I do.
If you could kill off a character from a TV series, what series would it
Florida Evans from Good Times.
Why?
She the damn reason that they stayed in that fucking project that long. I couldn't stand Florida.
Why you blame it on her?
Because James had came up plenty times.
Okay.
When he got the money from the grocery store, and she bitched about that. He got to take that back. James had got a job with the preacher where he wanted to give him $100 a night to go with it. Oh no, James, you can't go do that. Right. Got a job somewhere else. She wouldn't let James tried every damn thing. She wouldn't let James have a pistol in the house to protect the house. She just wouldn't let James have no type of damn thing. And then she fucked around and killed him off because she finally let him go to Mississippi where he had a car accident and they killed him off the damn show. No, I didn't like Florida.
So you done thought long and hard about that one?
Oh boy, it don't take me long. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to go a little further, I'll give you Carl Winslow.
Okay.
He was so damn soft.
Yeah. Truthfully.
Carl got me fucked up.
Yeah. How did you get you fucked up?
I'm thinking you can, you know what I'm saying? You can tell your daddy that he's ruining your life and turn around and walk off.
You did not tell your daddy that.
Once.
Your daddy whooped your ass, didn't he?
Fucked me up. I ain't watched Family Matters since then. Carl and Eddie can go to hell.
It didn't matter then.
Yeah, fuck no. I don't watch none of that shit.
All right. For $1,200, would you stand up in the middle of church service while the offering plate was going around and yell out, "I ain't giving you shit, Pastor, steal your tithes"?
Not in my church. Yeah.
Not even for $1,200?
No, hell no. Cause I probably have $1,200 on me in church. You know, that ain't
But you
great.
would have an extra $1,200.
Yeah, but you know, I don't know. Some of these pastors be for real. They know God, and some of them just be, you know, trying not to pay taxes and, you know, getting free money and fucking the sheep that's in the church. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what is the worst business name you could give a daycare?
The worst business name you can give a daycare. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. You just drop them off. You just come in, sit right there, find somewhere to settle down at, and you know, yeah, we'll get to them.
Facts.
You know, some shit like that. Fuck them kids.
All right. Well, we are gonna move on to our SingADoo edition. SingADoo is a game that me and my partner DJ All-Star created during the quarantine. So what you have to do, I'm gonna sing the melody that's on the card, but I can only use the word "do." And you have to guess what song I'm singing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna let you do something. All right. So what category you want? We got hip hop and R&B, greatest hits, Billboard hits, country rock, SingADoo favorites, which is just our favorite songs, TV themes, party and dance hits, or old school.
All right, we'll try TV thing first.
All right. Okay, you should know this one. Ready?
Yeah.
Do 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 do. You don't know that one?
You do it again? I kind of think
I'll do the beginning part. Do 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 do.
Okay, yeah, different strokes.
There you go. All right.
I thought this was what it was.
All right, let's see. Gotta find one I know. Cause I do not know that. Do 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 do.
Step by step.
Okay, you better know it.
I mean, cause you know, as a kid, I had to watch the clean shit, like what was that every Friday? Think TGIF on, you know.
Yeah, there you go.
On ABC. So and then you know what I'm saying, then Family Matter used to come on that same night.
That's when you like fuck Carl Winslow. Okay. All right, last one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I don't think I watched that show.
Wonder Years.
Nope, never watched it.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna let you get in on it.
Never watched it. Okay.
Alright, I am gonna do R&B and hip hop because them TV things is kinda hard.
Alright. So it is okay, so okay.
Yeah, you just pick
so what if I don't know the song? I just keep going?
Just go to another one.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, cool. R&B and hip hop. Do 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 do.
California Love.
Okay, yeah. Alright. See, I don't know this song. I can't even do this one. Okay. Do 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 do.
If I Ever Fall in Love.
Yep.
He was like, I know that part.
Yeah, see, I know it's my impeccable singing voice is what's helping you.
Oh, that's what it is?
That's what it is.
Okay.
Let me see. How would I do this? I don't really know how to do that. So what? SingADoo favorites, or you
Okay,
just,
that's fine. That's cool.
All right. Do 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 do.
Beat down low.
Yep.
All right, there you go. See, that is how you play SingADoo. If you are interested, get SingADoo at SingADoo.com. It's a perfect stocking stuffer. And please let them know how to follow you and get some merchandise or whatever you got going on.
Hey, you can follow me at jwhitehead87 on any social media. Facebook, I'm Justin R. Whitehead. And merchandise is coming soon. I've actually just found a company that I'm gonna be ordering my fabrics and stuff from. So yeah.
Oh, what you getting ready to do?
I'm t-shirts and everything.
Okay.
Oh yeah, t-shirts, hoodies, and all of that. So it's hoodie season.
Hey, you ain't lying.
So yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of that.
Tell them how to get to that podcast that I'm pulling up on.
Hey, the podcast is live on my Facebook. I'm broadcasting live on my Facebook until we finish setting it up with my YouTube page, where you can go back and watch it later. But it's gonna be saved on my Facebook as well. Justin R. Whitehead, JUSTIN R.WHITEHEAD. I'm tongue tied. But anyway, Tuesday nights from 7 to 9. So like I said, you catch me on Justin R. Whitehead live on Facebook. And if you miss it, it's gonna be saved up there, so you can always go back and look at it.
All right, and we will see you next time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this on all social media and all your friends and cousins. And them. We'll see you next time. Kandid Kisses TV is sponsored by SingADoo. Order yours today at SingADoo.com. Subscribe, like, and comment. Tune in every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. We're on Anchor FM, Apple, Spotify, and Google. Just type in Kandid Kisses TV and hit the subscribe button.